at WLFE-DB.com for upcoming shows and so much more.
Hey everyone. It's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Kristie for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Kristie even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage? I'm Mike, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Kristie. Sorry, we're running a little bit late tonight. For some reason, technology really doesn't like us.
On both sides of the fence.
Yeah, I mean, Kristie's gone through 3 pairs of headphones. My professional headphones do not want to connect for some reason for the service that we usually use. So, this is so. If you guys notice I'm starting to get some feedback, let me know, and I'll switch from exterior speakers to something else.
Crazy. How's everybody else's night going? Hi, Sheila.
It's do some hellos. We've had a crazy week. For those that joined us this weekend, thank you for joining us on the investigation.
Yeah.
Hi, Penny.
Becca. Hello. Hi, Sandy.
And hi, Jamie. And Christine.
Hello.
And Sheila, we will be up with you doing investigations there.
Couple weeks, ready or not, here we come.
Oh, Lori.
Well, it's funny too, because earlier
Sheila says her internet's all messed up too.
I wonder if there's an issue. I mean, my AirPods didn't work. Then these ones wouldn't plug into my computer. I mean, they wouldn't connect with the computer. So I tried a second pair and I kind of got that working, but then it didn't. And then I was using this one. And so now, so far, so good. But earlier today, I was talking to a new client on the phone, and 3 times we're in the middle of just talking and the phone went dead. And you could tell neither of us did anything. And trying to call back, it wouldn't call back right away. It was the craziest thing. So, I mean, that I think was actually spirit trying to get our attention, but still very annoying when you have a show to do.
Yeah. I mean, these are high end, and they're not even. It's not even recognizing that port on my computer. I mean, This is the new computer. If it keeps working that way, I'm just going to get the backup out of the other room.
Hey, it's all right. It's all good. We're here.
Yeah. So
good. We had a good weekend. We have a good week coming up, right?
Yep. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button, because as you guys can see, sometimes we randomly go online, and that's what we did over the weekend. We managed to go online in Salem. So we're in Salem, Massachusetts. Yeah. We were in Quincy, Massachusetts at the U.S. of Salem. We got to go live there. It was interesting going through the cemetery, and Kristie got her bag yanked and there was nobody around. And we went live right after that. So, we're there. So please like, share, subscribe, get the word out. I know the notifications are running a few minutes behind tonight. But if you guys notice you're having any problems with Facebook, please, everybody's kind of switching over to YouTube, Where's My Sage or WLFE-DB TV. So,
hi, Melody.
So we're there.
Hello,
so we are doing a reading show tonight.
Shireen.
Yeah. And
hello.
So Karen
hi.
And hi, Teddy. We are doing a reading show. So please get that word out and hit the subscribe button. And Kristie, I'm going to let you do your little speeches.
All right.
What's that? I apologize. So, wait, why is this thing? Okay, go ahead.
Did somebody not get his nap in before the show today? No.
I got my
I'm
nap.
teasing you.
Nap at work, so.
I'm teasing you. All right, everybody. So yes, please share this so all of your friends and family can see that the show is on and that we are doing messages tonight. We don't ever want anyone to miss a message, and somebody just might see it that wouldn't have before. So please share this around. All right. So remember, please keep your minds wide open. Please remember that your messages will be answered as they should be. We do try to go in order, but Spirit has a way of doing things. Mike works his arse off on the other side from all different angles with all different screens and all different locations that we are broadcasting to. So please keep that in mind when we are going through the questions. We're going to do everything we can to get to as many as we can tonight. But remember that Spirit has a way of doing things. And if your question is meant to be answered, it will be. However, keep in mind that in a venue such as this, a gallery, a group, anything like this online where we're all together like this, it is about receiving a message in many different ways, not necessarily directly from me. Okay. Remember, I'm just the messenger. It's cool to be addressed individually, but it's really about what Spirit has to say. So we really want to make sure that we keep our minds open. Our hearts are ready to receive whatever Spirit is willing to share with us and go with the flow. And I always tell people it's kind of like when you're having a day, whether it's good or bad, and you get in your car, you turn on the radio, and all of a sudden a song just starts playing and it speaks volumes to you, and everything makes sense. And that's what this is all about. So somebody else's message that I'm delivering to them personally may speak volumes to 100 of you, 2 of you, 1,000 of you. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So it's not wrong just because you didn't ask the question and I didn't directly address it. All right. Okay. So on that note, I can't go over everything. However, what we do like to do is know where you're from. So let us know where you're from. Okay. Please keep your messages, or excuse me, please keep your questions short and to the point. Please do not write anything too long, and do not repeat your questions over and over. Mike will have it. He will see it. Every time you do that, it pushes the feed up and makes it harder for him to keep track of and even be able to go back and find the questions that are being asked. Also, give me the name of the person you want to connect with. If you have that name, that also is very helpful. Okay. And I'll explain everything else as I go along. So yeah, I think that's it. Oh, everyone's a little off tonight, right?
Yeah.
Technology doesn't want to work. I'm feeling like all of a sudden I'm kind of,
Well, we noticed that earlier too. But yeah, guys, please just ask your questions once. I will do my best to make sure we go in order. Remember, you can catch us at our favorite podcast locations. The other thing is we are coming to you from 8 different locations. So you may not see the questions that I'm seeing on my end. So like I said, right now there's 3 different YouTube channels that I'm getting questions in. I've got 5 different feeds on Facebook, right, from different pages. So like I said, it may be a little off. I am going to do my best to say hello to at least put everybody hello in between the questions, that way we don't miss one. And Teddy, I know I was a little short, but we love you. So,
thank you, Genevieve. Thank you so much. Yes, I see a couple of people have shared it. We really appreciate it. Share. Please subscribe to our YouTube page. Also, remember, you don't have to just ask questions of Spirit. If you have questions for me or Mike, if you have questions in general about things, throw it out there. We can definitely talk about different things as well. Any kind of questions that you may have. Okay.
So,
what else, Michael?
Please give us our feedback. If you watch the investigation, there was an 8:30 and a 10:30. So there's 2 almost hour and a half runs from the USS Salem. We tried some new equipment. Tell us what you think about that. It always helps me out from when I'm trying to do the technology thing. So
yeah.
Thank you, Teddy. So
yeah, thank you. Right. Hey, don't mess with Teddy, okay?
Yep. Okay. So I will start at the top.
Okay. Wow, we really are kind of like off today, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And I almost feel like I'm and I did meditate pretty well before the show. And I do kind of feel like I'm in slow motion, almost like I'm hungover. And I wasn't like that all day. You know? I don't know.
Yeah. It's a very interesting,
Yeah.
This computer I designated specifically for doing this thing, so nothing really gets done to it. It's not like the travel computer that we try to hook everything in the planet up to.
Right.
So let's see what we can do here. So the first one's from Christine. Recently changed jobs and started a new relationship. Any messages from me?
Hello, Christine.
Oh, and if I will put up, remember, Christy's always doing readings. If you're looking for that full reading, not just the quick Cliff Notes version, reach out to her for, her business is still up and running, so she can still doing readings. And that was my public service from my end of things for tonight. So,
Thank you. Tread lightly at your new job. I feel like in the long run, it's going to be very good for you. But you are going to want to step lightly and watch yourself around in general. Actually, it's not just one particular person. It's not just one particular thing. I feel like the overall atmosphere, I feel like things are kind of in upheaval right now there, even though it doesn't seem like it. Because on one side of things, I see light, happy, laughing, blah, 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 and it's all good and it feels good. And you're probably thinking, you're crazy. What are you talking about? Are you sure this is me? Yes, because I feel like under the surface, there's a lot happening and a lot swirling around that's not necessarily erupted yet. So I'm hearing your spirit guides just said to me, break the barrier. Very specific, break the barrier. Yeah. They're saying you will be okay, but break the barrier. That's very important for your success there and actually moving forward, because you're going to be there, but this is just a stepping stone. You're not going to be there forever, not even a very, very long time. It's a stepping stone for you, but everything's going to work out very well for you, actually. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with both.
Okay. Teddy mentioned that the universe is all messed up, which is definitely true.
Yeah.
And I was going to put what he actually put, but then I do have a ticker for both of you, so that's what I'll use.
Whatever. I'm going to get a ticker for Mike. I'm going to make one for you.
Yeah. Flying computer objects. From Penny, Kristie, on May 8th, around 3 a.m., I hear a male voice. Could you tell me who that was? Thank you so much. It's weird. I don't feel like it was anybody you would have known or knew or know. I feel like it was like disembodied and like echoey and hollow, kind of hollow, but at the same time, deep and a little bit guttural. Your guides are specifically telling you that you just need to tell it to go. I know here you say that you heard it on a specific day and time. I feel like you hear it more often, or he's around more than you realize. So I feel like you need to cleanse your bedroom. I think your bedroom is the focal point here for some reason. I almost feel like it's a rogue spirit or passerby who decided that he liked the environment, atmosphere, energy, whatever, and is you all right, Michael? I'm here.
his thinking face on. I'm
trying to get these back.
You okay, Michael? And you're like, okay. But yeah, I feel like if you just do a cleansing, because I think you are feeling some other things too that you're not quite sure of. And I actually feel like your mood swings a little bit lately as well. So if you do a cleansing, especially in your bedroom and your energy, I feel like you'll be okay. All right. So let me know how that works out. Thanks for your question.
Okay. Coming up to our next question. Yeah, I really don't understand. It's really crazy. So, hi, Kim. Hi, Shireen.
Hello.
And this one is from Karen. I've been having relatives that have passed on appearing in my dreams. Anything from my Aunt Evie or Uncle Jim?
Oh, I am getting a pain right here. So first of all, what I need to tell you is, whenever anybody who's passed comes to you in a dream, it's a visit. It's not a dream. It's not our subconscious or your subconscious taking over when you go into your sleep state. So pay attention. And I feel like, and your guides are telling me to tell you to pay attention. They're there for a reason. And I feel like they're mere presence, the people they are, the specific family members they are, the side of the family they belong to, the roles they played in your life, specifically to you, all mean something. And I feel like you're supposed to be able to figure out the answer or know why they're there just by knowing those specific things or putting those things together. When he asked about Aunt Evie or Uncle Jim, my head started to hurt right here. This area right here, when I get a pain here, that's spirit's way of letting, well, I can't talk all of a sudden, which makes sense. That's spirit's way of letting me know that they either had a brain aneurysm or a stroke. And the fact that I was starting to fumble my words also tells me they most likely had that issue as well. And I'll be honest with you, I am sensing a male and a female presence. Neither is stepping forward to tell me who or which one they are. I feel like one definitely doesn't like the spotlight on them. But what I heard in a female voice just now, you need to listen. You need to listen. So something's going on. They're trying to get your attention. Even people in your life now are trying to talk to you and reach you. And it's almost like you think you understand what someone's saying to you, but you're really not hearing what they're saying to you. So, I just hit the female. Aunt Evie just said, she'll get it. She'll get it. And she's shaking her head. She'll get it. One way or the other, she'll get it. She's also showing me a rolling pin. So when they show me, when they show me a rolling pin, that is spirit's symbol that they will show me when they want me to know that they were known to bake or like to bake. Even if it was just one thing. It doesn't mean they had to be some great baker. You'd maybe even have a rolling pin, that they used to use. So there you go. Thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck. But it's a good thing I don't have that issue, right, Mike? One. That's one.
That's probably good that it was muted.
Probably because I was waiting.
This is from Tanya. Hey guys, Kristie is beautiful. I'd really love to hear from my mom Cindy tonight and how she feels about what's been going on.
Thank you, Tanya. It's nice to see you. All right, let's see. I feel confused. I feel like Yeah, like I have a few emotions going on here. Part of me is excited. Part of me is concerned. But in the end, she shrugs it off because she's like, what can you do? I feel like you're worrying about it too much. I feel like we're giving whatever the situation is way too much attention. It's almost like fueling the fire. Like I feel like whatever's going on really blew up only because so many people focused on it and kind of made that happen. It didn't have to be. It actually could have blown over and just kind of been forgotten, or at least just went away at some point on its own. I'm seeing tumbleweeds right now in the desert. And I'm hearing your mom say, old news, old news. Let it go. I also pick up on a new baby, either a pregnancy or a new baby. And I feel excited, like it's up and coming. I don't believe it's you. Rather, somebody I feel like maybe close to you. And I'm picking up on a boy. I see a boy. Baby boy. Yeah. So thank you for your question. Best of luck. Thank you for the compliment.
Okay, our next one is going to come to us from Donna. Do I have any messages from my husband about his son?
Hi, Donna. It sounds like I heard the name Roy. Roy? And guys, please remember too, guys and gals, please remember, try to give me the name of the person. It kind of helps to weed out, and I can ask for them by name, and it kind of helps the energy. So if you can give me his name, I feel not like he's having a hard time coming forward, but I'm almost feel like he's hesitant to come forward. I have a gentleman here who wants my attention, but he seems to be avoiding me. But he keeps coming at me, and like almost like he has a little comment, and he's all worked up, and he's going like this, and he's like, yeah. And another thing. I do feel anger on his part. I do feel frustration on his part. I just heard him say, nothing I can do. I almost feel like your son needs or wants his help, but he can't. He's frustrated and upset because he can't be there to help him. The way he's coming to me also tells me a lot about how he passed. I do feel like he bears some sort of responsibility or accountability for how, what, where, why, when of his death. Even if it was accidental or inadvertent, not necessarily on purpose. And if for some reason I'm being told not to get into the whole explanation, it doesn't matter anyways. But as I'm saying that, I feel like a pressure like here, and I'm feeling a pressure. I'm feeling like something around my neck, like restricted. My words are being restricted. It's like a control thing. I can't help him. What do you want me to do? I can't help him. I love him. I can't help him. That's what he's doing. That's what he's saying. He's almost manic right now, to be honest with you. Did she happen to give us a first name? Because that would be great if we got a first name. I want to kind of nail this guy down, but I can't without his name. For some reason, he's just too. But I will say this too: he's in the light. He is in the light. So.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. From Donna's from Ohio.
Excellent.
Ed.
Thank you. Oh, and that actually explains a lot. And I didn't see that message. Excellent. Thank you. Husband's name is Ed. Okay. I'm hearing like father, like son, kill him with kindness. I feel like he's bitter and he's hurting. And this is actually clarifying some things for the way Ed is acting right now. I feel like he's trying to act out how your son is feeling: bitter, frustrated, angry. He's trying so hard to control the situation in life and things around him because he couldn't control what happened to his dad. When he's in his room at night by himself and he's going to bed or he's just hanging out, I want you to check on him once or twice and make sure he's okay. I feel like maybe he's talking to people that he shouldn't be, or he is doing things he shouldn't. And I don't mean life or death. I'm not saying that, but things that he definitely needs direction on. And definitely he needs to be redirected and focused. Let's say that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So he just stopped and directly said to you, tell her to just do her best and just love him. But she's going like this, but keep a very close eye on him. And I feel like that's something you would have had to do with him too. Ed, I mean, yeah. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Tanya had some follow-up. And we can probably go back to that a little later. Let's see what we got here. The next one's from Sharon. Hi, Kristie and Mike. Any messages from my spirit guides? And I'll be right back. I'll try to find my other set of headphones here.
Like how he just disappears on me in the middle of the show. Like that seems to like be his thing now, right, you guys? All right. I am totally focused on your last name right now, Sharon. When I'm focused on your last name, it's always the men that had that last name, and I'm feeling father-in-law. He's reassuring you that things are going to be okay and that his son's going to be okay. This could also be a grandfather. It's hard for me to tell. Father, grandfather energy. And sometimes they make me feel like they're both for different reasons. Your spirit guides are chiming in here and saying to tell you that school is the focus right now. School is the focus. I feel like there's a huge block up. I feel like that's what's happening with you. I feel like you feel as if you're hitting a brick wall and a dead end because nothing else is coming to me. And I feel like I'm just coming up against this wall over and over, banging my head against it with really no direction or, idea of which way to go. I just heard from your spirit guides, the end is coming. And then I see you beating your head against this brick wall. And then I see you just look up. And one day you're able to turn around and walk away. I feel like whatever the situation is, it's going to resolve itself. And then and only then are you going to be able to move forward. So basically what they're saying to you is all of your efforts and everything you've tried to do so far, it's not going to matter. And it's not because of anything you're doing or not doing. It's because that's just the situation. It's what you're up against and you can't control that, nor was it meant for you to be able to do anything about. This is actually a lesson for you to learn about, well, look who decided to join us. About you learning how to handle situations like that, how to recognize what you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to walk away, when are your efforts exhausted, who deserves your energy and your effort, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. So thank you for your question. Best of luck. Michael?
Right. Yeah, I'm back.
And?
Yeah, that didn't work either.
I'm telling you, the technology today is just not, I don't know what it is. It's awful, but it doesn't make sense. Even the ones we plug in, it doesn't make sense.
No, yeah, and they're not working either. That's really...
Sorry, guys. Went down the wrong pipe.
From Sandy, Kristie, could you explain how I can tell if and when my spirit guides are trying to tell me something?
Hi, Sandy. Yes. So, there's a lot to it. And the more questions I get like this, the more inclined I am to actually do an online spirit guide class. So, anytime you see things in succession, anytime something is repeated to you, a sign, a symbol, a thought, a feeling, a song, a smell, whatever the case is, even if it's all different things, but they correlate or they're very much the same thing, just in different ways, they're trying to tell you something. But the biggest thing that our spirit guides especially use to communicate with us or to get our attention is our gut, because our gut is our intuition. It's our gut instinct is our intuition. So our spirit guides absolutely work with that to try to get your attention. So if you feel like you're being pulled in a direction, pay attention. If you feel like there's something going on and your gut is telling you something is just going on, the best thing you can do is just sit down and quietly meditate. And meditate doesn't have to be this big involved process. If you just quiet your mind for a few moments, whether you pray, whether you just address your spirit guides, and just very plainly say, hey guys, okay, I feel like you're trying to get my attention. What's going on? ask for another sign, or if you think you know what it is, say, okay, I've seen this 3 different times in 3 different ways. Is this you trying to get my attention? Ask them, and then you'll get an answer somehow, some way. But that's the long and the short of it as far as that goes. But yeah, pay attention and follow your gut. Always, always, always follow your gut. Okay, so good question. Thank you for your question.
Okay, just to follow up from Tanya, she put it back in here again, and it disappeared again. There we go. Mike, my follow-up was I was pregnant with a boy when my mom passed.
Oh, thank you for that. So know that she knows. Oh.
Next question. This is from Tara. Any messages from my brother Doug or Aunt Libby?
Hi, Tara. Ooh, I'm stuck on Doug real hard. The screen is getting blurry to me, especially the words, and I feel like this is something your brother went through. Everybody say hello to Max. He's outside. Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm looking at your question and the words are blurring on me. Oh my gosh, and all of a sudden I'm really tired. Really tired. My head hurts back here. So I'm obviously picking up on him in some way. Physically, he's trying to come through and communicate with me on this level. I'm not seeing him. He's not talking to me. I can feel him and sense him, but he's not anywhere where I can really get him. When they do that, it tells me a lot about how they died. And with the you, I need to go into the whole explanation. So usually, first and foremost, it means they committed suicide. Can also mean that they had a hand in their own death. They were accountable or responsible for the how, what, where, why, when of their passing, even if it was accidental or inadvertent. It can also mean that they had there were questionable circumstances surrounding their death, or they were murdered. And as I was getting ready to say that last part, I just feel like, ooh. And part of me feels like you're going to say, no, I don't think so. And I'm feeling like there might have been more to his death. Okay, I just saw her. Ooh. Yeah, I see that down there. I think there's more to his death than you guys realize. It is unmistakable the way he is coming through to me. Unmistakable, undeniable. And he had me cringing as I said that, like, oh God, we're hitting the nail on the head. I bet you that there are probably some things that don't add up about what happened and how it happened, but there's no other explanation for it. Could even be the questionable circumstances. That's why I keep saying more to it. Not necessarily that he was out and out murdered, but there's definitely more to this. He's saying something. Now I'm hearing girl, something about a girl, and it's coming from him. Something about I. He's pointing I. And the way he's communicating tells me I feel like he shot himself in the head. In some way, he was incapacitated with being able to communicate effectively or at all. The manner with which he died definitely affected that. Not anymore. I do want you to understand he is in the light. I do receive him from the light. He did cross over. He's doing that simply so that I know what he's trying to say. So his communication with me makes sense. So he's not in any way hurting on this level.
Kristie, there's your confirmation. He did.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. He just went remorse. No. But I can't stress this enough. There's so much more to this. I'm being told he had some sort of secret life or other life. He says, you wanted answers, you got answers. Then he says, Mom. And there seems to be a pause in that's where his concern lies. That's where it gets him. Concern for your mother. And then he says, I'm sorry. Because he knows that what he did and how he did it and the life he lived led up to what happened and how it happened. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Wow. Technology is just not with me today at all.
No. It's all right. Hey, we're doing it, right? We got to stay positive. We're doing it.
I mean, this computer is only 6 months old. It should not be doing what it's doing.
I know. Tell me about it. Show him some love, you guys. Show him some love. He's working hard over there.
I think I need some of that magic coffee. Guys, if you're going to be out traveling with my partner, make sure she's got coffee. And I got to give a shout out to Lumberjacks Coffee and Snacks in, I can't remember the town.
This coffee was like this big, no lie. Right? It was that big. Yeah. Oh my God.
Hoosick Falls, New York. Literally, we drove for miles and miles and miles on the way home in the middle of nowhere and could not find, besides, one of the big name brand companies. And we found this place in the middle of nowhere.
He's like, here, stop. I'm like, what? It's this little kiosk, tiny building, tiny.
Yeah.
But it was the best caramel macchiato I've ever had. It was freaking awesome. Yeah. And I downed it. I was like,
guys, we're not getting paid for this. We're not, anything, but these guys were an absolute lifesaver in the middle of nowhere.
It was not that bad.
No, well, yeah, they were definite lifesavers.
Yeah, they were.
But yeah.
And they were so
driving along and see this cool little place in the middle of nowhere.
Look at it, you guys. It's so freaking cute. And they had like little treats and donuts and other little things that I didn't let Mike have. Don't worry. We didn't go overboard.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, it's a reading show, but I got to say.
The syrup.
Oh, yeah, the maple syrup. So donuts and maple syrup. Geez, can't make it coffee. You couldn't make it any better, happier for me.
Oh my God, it was great.
Jamie, where they are located between New York and Vermont, they probably have seen Bigfoot. It actually is right near. It's like, I don't know, 40 minutes.
It's very close to the New York border. We weren't very far outside of New York. We were very close.
We were into New York from Vermont. We had just come out of Vermont. So, but yeah,
I thought it was right. Okay, well, I thought it was the other way around, but whatever. Yeah, it was like right there. So it was, and it was.
Yeah, but we got to give them a shout out because I'm telling you, they knew how to make coffee, and we're like, there's absolutely no way, but we're gonna give it a shot. So
yes, thank God. I'm telling you.
So those folks just joining us, please ask your question once. I have a little scroll that kind of runs through, and we're coming to you from 8 different locations, so you may not see the questions I'm pulling from everybody else. And if you ask sometimes more than once, I will end up losing that question, and I try not to do that. So
And please make sure you're giving me the name of the person you want to. Doesn't make or break it, but it does make it easier for me in a situation like this, an environment like this.
Okay. Next one's from Margaret. Hi, Kristie from Illinois. I was wondering if there's any message from my angels. Thank you. Someone's been in my bedroom lately.
Your spirit guides are checking up on you. They're keeping an eye on you for some reason. You're being watched. You're being guarded. You're being protected. But I feel very calm. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I think you're very open. And I feel like you're going through some sort of awakening, but you're already there. I feel like you're kind of moving up to the next level. And sometimes it can almost feel like another awakening process. I've had a lot of students go through that where, they kind of plateau and then all of a sudden it's like they're getting another download, we'll say. It's a term that's used a lot. And it's almost like in that brief time that it takes, which is different for everybody, you can become vulnerable because things are changing and it's not going to happen necessarily the way that you expected, and things aren't going to be the way you're used to. You also shine brighter. So you're also going to have more energy attracted to you. I don't feel like you have anything to worry about at all. I feel like they're just making sure everything is status quo and everything is good to go. So you get through this next phase of things and continue to go on and do what you need to do. Yeah. Yeah. Cause I can see, like, if your bed is here, I can see your room like this. And I feel like you have a window over here on this wall. Ooh, I better not. Hold on. I don't need to see the arm flapping around. So I feel like here and here, I feel like there's a window on the wall next to me to my left. And I see this angel pacing back and forth across the corner, diagonal. Yeah. Yeah, you're being protected and guarded. So just pay attention, do what you have to do. And they're telling me to tell you to drink a lot of water and really cleanse your system, clear yourself out. Clear yourself out. I feel like you feel bogged down. You're not feeling yourself. You don't know why. This is why. So yeah, just take care of yourself. And actually you're going to feel, they're showing me that the trees seem greener and the sky seems brighter and bluer to you, which is a sure sign that that's happening. That happens to a lot of us when those things are kind of magnified for us. So you'll get through it. Your angels and your guiding, your spirit guides are just making sure that everything is happening the way it's supposed to and that you don't have to worry about anything else. Yeah. So good luck with that. Best of luck. Thanks for your question.
So I'm seeing some comments in here. If you guys are watching on any of the channels, it's the same feed. I get to see the questions on the same things. So if you are on Facebook or on YouTube, we're grabbing them from either way. So the follow up, so Margaret's bouncing back and forth. Kristie, you're spot on. Thank you. My awakening began and progressed over the last 3 years. I was just saying I needed to water fast. Always cool things.
Awesome. Thank you for that.
So, hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
This time, my John's watching from.
Hey, John.
Work, so thank
Mr.
you.
Kennedy, legend. He's a legend.
Yes, he is a legend.
And we're still waiting for him to come on the show. I mean, he just doesn't,
Hey, we're
I don't think he loves us.
Work,
I can't fault
we'll just track him down and we'll track him down in Michigan. We'll just
that's right. We're coming for you.
I'll do what I do best.
If we make it there, that's going to be a long ass drive in the car together. But
these little places have the best coffee. Hey, as long as it's not that Boston traffic, I mean, go an hour out of the way into the mountains just so we can get away from traffic.
My. I caught Mike doing this a couple times. I looked over. I said, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" Have you driven with you? Because I've driven with you, and trust me,
you have to sign a waiver when you get in a car with me. That's your own life, At
least you own up to it.
But again, guys, if you didn't get a chance, check that USS Salem investigation out. We also had Don and Pat on a couple of months ago explaining the history of the Salem. Please, it is a historic landmark. It has a lot of history, and we do, especially coming up on Memorial Day, want to respect those veterans that were on that ship.
Absolutely.
So let's go down to the next one.
Yeah.
This is from
John, you're crazy.
Hi, Kristie and Mike. Any messages from Spirit for me tonight?
Hi, Katie. Let's see. So, seeing crazy, right? I saw that comment. He's insane.
And no, it was the other Massachusetts person that was said, no, you didn't. So we'll go back to those comments in a minute. Let's we'll get to Katie's message here.
I see lockers behind you, like in a school hallway. And then I hear your spirit guides say, go. Go. Whatever that means to you. Go. However it means to you, go. What are you waiting for? Go. I feel like it has more to do with a job, not like your own education. I actually feel like it has to do more with maybe switching a job or transferring or, doing something else with school or wherever you go that has lockers like that. They're the skinny ones, like high school lockers, middle school, high school type lockers, not elementary. I get the feeling when I see them and the way they look that like they're upper level. Oh, I just heard from your guides, you need to do this. You need to do this. And now I'm picking up on some sort of college, university, college. Yeah. Don't be scared. You can do this. And for whatever reason, I'm rocking back and forth right now too. Yeah. You can do this. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Okay. So again, Carrie, oh no, you didn't. Going after the comment.
Still
John,
waiting for you to come
born
over.
and raised in Mass, missed the traffic. Jamie loves Salem. And,
oh yeah, it was awesome.
Lockbeard is laughing at that. So yeah, we'll it's sometimes, guys, the drive with the two of us is better than some of the investigations. So it is definitely the Mike and Kristie show. It is always disaster when we get in a car to go somewhere together. So you definitely think we're related.
We're fun trouble. I don't see a problem with that.
No.
We both still make it there in one piece and back. I mean, I don't know what the issue is.
We do make it back, yeah. This is from Stephanie. Hello, hope all is well. Any messages from my loved ones, Tom or Jocko?
Hi, Stephanie. Focus on Jocko. I'm seeing a bandana tied around his head. It looks red. I'm seeing red. I feel like he was very spirited, energetic. Something about Hispanic. I feel like he was Hispanic. It's very choppy. So again, I'm going to say the way he's coming through and the way he's, I'm getting like a, It's like an ache and a pain up like in here like this. And then I made my breathing changed. It got a little bit harder to breathe. I feel like I just want to like slump forward. I do feel like he's saying no to what I was going to explain. I feel like he fit into that category from earlier. If you were watching, that he was accountable or responsible in some way for his death. He's no. Part of it, I feel like he doesn't want me to go there. Not that he's necessarily denying it. And part of me feels like he's denying it. He's bouncing all over the place. Very animated. Good life, good life, good life. I want you to have a good life. Good life, good life. I want you to have a good life. He can't say that enough. He's wearing white sneakers. All of a sudden, his sneakers just glowed to me. Because he's in like jeans and a shirt, and it actually almost looks like a jersey, like, you know, just wearing the jersey instead of as a shirt instead of for playing a sport. Jersey looks red too. I feel like the jersey and the bandana are red. I do feel like that is something that you can relate to with him. However, I'm also being told by the right side, spirit guides, that red is specific. The color itself is specific and means something on its own. Red is usually a warning to curb your temper. And they're telling you, and I feel like that's for you. You're being warned to curb your temper. And they're saying keep it in check. Keep it in check. Don't let it get the better of you. That's what they're saying. He's like, that's it. He's like, I'm done. Good luck.
Okay. This is from Katie. Hi, anything from my nanny?
Hi, Katie. Ooh, she knitted or crocheted or something, because I'm seeing not only the ball of yarn, but this time there are 2 needles sticking out of it. Normally if I just see a ball of yarn by itself, it means something different. This is a first for me to actually see the needles sticking out, but I can't tell if they're crocheting or if they're knitting. My grandma does both, and I see all these needles and don't know which is for which. Vacuum. I just heard vacuum. But I'll say that when I hear something like that, when spirit talks to me in that way, they're actually bringing up something that happened in the here and the now with either you or somebody or something else, not necessarily talking about themselves. So I feel like they want you to know that you vacuumed, or you vacuumed out your car, or you did something. And I almost feel like, vacuum is a very common thing, but I almost feel like you haven't done it in a while, or something happened with your vacuum, or whatever the case is. And the reason they do those things, oh, thank you for that. The reason they do those things is because they want you to know that they really are with you. So they bring up certain things that are specific to your day, or to a situation, or somebody else in your life, so you know that they really are watching, they really are around you. And I feel like you really need to know that right now. You need to hear that and be reassured that you're not alone, and they are still around you. Okay, so definitely remember that and talk to her when you need to. Okay, I know you do, but don't doubt that she hears you. All right. And she says you're doing a good job. Yeah. So thank you for your question, honey. Best of luck with everything.
Okay. Again, folks, if you're just tuning in, we're now at the 9 o'clock hours. Please like, share, subscribe, hit those notification buttons so you know when we're on. We are coming to you from 8 different locations. We're coming to you from Kristie London's business page, Kristie London's public page, WLFE DB Radio, WLFE TV on YouTube, Kristie's business YouTube, Where's My Sage, of course, on Facebook and YouTube, and Tactical Bigfoot Research on Facebook. So you can always find us. Look us up. We're there on Instagram. We're on Facebook, YouTube. Occasionally we get on Twitter. But please hit those like, share, subscribes. We are at the 9 o'clock hour, so I'm going to do a quick commercial, and I do need to put a new commercial in here. So let's throw this old one in here for right now, and we'll get going. So if you got to run, grab something to drink. This is the time to do it. Got about a minute and a half.
WLFE-DB.com, where you can find vodcast shows, podcasts, and more like Where's My Sage, Inside the Drag Closet, Across the Pond, Paratalk Radio, Just Cindy, and more. So go check out WLFE-DB.com, where talk radio is a whole lot better. Our shows are your shows, and that there makes for a great talk radio.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area, 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Ted Van Son Jr. is a seasoned investigator and well-versed in the ways of paranormal investigation. He is now ready to share his ideas and unique approach with all of you. Flashlight, recorder, and comfortable shoes. Hit the ground running as you follow this easy step-by-step guide to a fun and thorough paranormal investigation, perfect for first-time and lightly seasoned investigators. Think outside the paranormal box. Learn all about the technology and techniques used back in the early days of paranormal investigation. You can find these valuable resources online at Goodreads, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Amazon. Get yours today.
Hi, I'm Jenna Grover. In the world of fashion, we get lost in the cost. Everyone wants that special piece of quality jewelry, but they can't afford it. Not on my watch. I sell handmade quality jewelry for a fraction of the price, and that includes jewelry made of sea glass, natural stone, crystal beads, glass beads, Bigfoot jewelry, and more. If you don't see what you want, email me, because I make custom jewelry too. Check out my website at gbythesea.com. Also, you can email me at jewelry@gbythesea.com.
You're listening to WLFE DB Radio. Now, back to our program.
Welcome back to Where's My Sage. I'm Mike with my wonderful co-host, Kristie London. And we are doing a wonderful reading show this evening. So please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Again, we're coming to you from a couple different locations tonight. So if you don't see the questions that I'm popping up here, it's probably because they're coming from one of the other feeds. We're doing our best to get to every question, but if you ask more than once, I have a little scroll that gives me all that data from all those other locations, and I may end up losing it. And I really don't want to do that. And I think, did we do we didn't Shireen's yet? I was wondering if you have anything for me.
Hello, Shireen. This is odd. I just heard, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? That was it.
Well, that's a quick and easy one. I mean,
right. Well, and I'm getting like this. sharp pain in my middle abdomen. This bored.
I'm here. Technology is not my friend today.
Yeah, that's it. I heard that, and then I got this pain across my waist. It was weird. I feel like it's a female, but that's all I'm getting. That's it.
Okay. We're usually pretty good at that. I don't know.
Sorry. No, hold on. So I'm like, okay, really? That's all? And then I heard, and I feel like this is your mom, because she just said, well, if I say anything else, she's not going to listen anyway. So like I said my piece. I'm not going to badger her. I'm not going to keep going on about it. She's just going to tune me out. So there you go. Yeah. So thank you for your question. Best of luck. So I want to put out there quickly for everyone just tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Please make sure you get this out here. We still have a little less than an hour left. So it's a lot of time for someone to have ask their question, so please share this all over. You never know who might pop on and get a message that they desperately need. Wow, I really am struggling tonight. Wow. So just remember, keep your minds wide open and be willing to receive anything Spirit is willing to offer you in any way they're willing to offer it. So if somebody else's message speaks volumes to you, please remember, if it speaks to you, it's meant for you as well. You do not have to have me address you, individually in order to receive a message in an environment, in a setup such as this, or a group party or gallery or whatever we do. That's how this kind of thing works. So it's not just a one-on-one. It's not just the one-on-one that matters, I should say. So please remember to just let us know where you're coming from. We like to know where you're coming from. Please give me the name of the person you want to hear from. And what else? What else? Everyone's doing a great job of not repeating their questions. So I can't even say that. Thank you. We appreciate that.
That up there.
It's over.
Oh,
Don't put that up there. It's over. It's over. Thank you, though.
The other one's MIA, so all your contact information. Let's go find that quick. So let's go to the next one here. The next
D for effort.
Yeah, D for effort. The way I
said B. I gave you a B. You didn't quite earn an A on that one, but you got a B.
Nope. From Chris. Hello. Any messages for me?
Ooh, hi, Chris. I want to say, and I am not picking on you. I just think it's funny, and I don't know why it's stuck in my head. Swim Smith, like say that 3 times fast. Swim Smith, swim Smith, swim Smith. Come on, Mike, you try it. Swim Smith, swim Smith.
Nope.
I love it. And for whatever reason, I wasn't going to say it, but as soon as I was like, no, give me a message. Like that's what I was getting. So, okay, your guides are having fun. So my whole neck feels like it's being restricted, almost like I'm in a neck brace, and my head's up like this. And I feel like there's a female connection with that. I just heard always my happy-go-lucky girl. Always my happy-go-lucky girl. Full of life and spirit, what happened to you? The world has changed you. You're letting others get to you. You're allowing others to change you. Stop it. That's weird. Stop it. I do feel like this is like a mother, grandmother figure, but more like a mother figure to you. Now all of a sudden I'm in a nursing home or a facility of some sort. Assisted living. There's a lot of people in wheelchairs on like in the hallways and things. It really feels more like could be assisted living. To me, that's more of a nursing home. But I keep going back and forth between the two, so that's got to have some significance. She goes like this. What are you going to do? And I feel like she ended up in a facility. And then I hear made the best choice. Made the best choice. Then I heard funeral stunk. Funeral stunk. I kind of feel like something happened. But not so much to make a spectacle. I feel like it was just, it didn't turn out the way she would have wanted, hoped, or planned, or maybe the funeral home didn't do such a great job, whatever the case is. Yeah. She's like this. You're okay. I'm proud of you. Keep going and don't look back. And she says, don't let the world change you. Don't let the world change you.
There's a follow-up down below there.
Thank you. What's ALF? Am I missing something on that?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
honey. I don't know what ALF is.
And then she is with my brother. Is she with my brother?
Yeah, she's in the light, and I am being told your brother's in the light. So they're all together, even if they don't step forward or they're not here right in this moment. It doesn't mean they're not together. When they're in the light, they're definitely in the light. Oh, so you know something about this? Thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much. So thank you, everybody. See, we help each other out on this show.
Everybody else has an answer. And again,
It's
folks,
awesome.
we're never laughing at the comment we're doing the reading on. It's usually something else that's in the chat, and
absolutely.
You know,
or if spirit starts making me laugh, and their timing always sucks. So
usually I'm catching something in the comment, and I'm like, oh no, why did that happen? Micah, hello, and
hi, Micah.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you're feeling better.
So, Chris, thank you for your question, and best of luck.
Man, there was one question, and I cannot find it, and it's
maybe you need some coffee.
I definitely need some coffee. I need a salad. So and I apologize for the screaming in the other room. The
screaming in the other room.
The dogs are out playing. So
I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear anything?
Monsters, you know.
Diana.
Hi,
Diana.
So Gina woke up smelling, I believe, was cologne. Was it in my imagination?
Lucky girl.
Also, a bathroom scale in the walk in my wall in a walk-in closet turned off itself again for the first time in a while. Do you get anything? Why did I have to get so close to the screen? It's the same
I
size.
don't know why I did get so close to the screen.
I don't know. Just to scare people with my ugly face.
All right.
That's better.
Yeah, I'm being told to tell you to pay attention to the numbers that were on the scale. They mean something. You're either gonna like just stop fighting it. Sometimes it's you can't beat them, join them. You just gotta let go, dude. Just go with the flow.
Just gonna chase Bigfoot.
There you go. See, it's all good. The numbers on the scale, whatever the numbers on the scale were, they were a message for you. And you should be able to associate it with a person. And they want you to know they're around. You need that support. You need that love. You also need to feel protected. You need that security. And they're letting you know that they're around you right now. They're not going to do it much longer, though. You have to learn to fly on your own and stand on your own 2 feet with whatever's going on. Not that you don't know how or that you don't live a good life and that they're not proud of you for being who you are and doing what you do. It's just that right now, whatever's going on, you need to really kind of grab the reins and handle it, but they're letting you know you're not alone. So yeah. I mean, if it was my house, it would probably be turning on for a different reason. Like, hey dude, over here. But no. So yeah, I feel like there was a 2. I feel like there was a 2 in the number. It's almost like there were some angel numbers. So what you want to do is you want to look up, Google the numbers. But I feel like the number 2 that was in there was definitely meant to be angel numbers. All right. So thank you for your question. Best of luck.
Again, folks, if you end up needing an extra clarity, reach out to Kristie later. Not later, like as in midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. But the next day, she does keep some small little sets of notes.
Yes, that's what I forgot to say. Thank you. I forgot to tell people that earlier.
And so. Allie, it's she put a hello. Maybe we'll ask any questions. Go ahead and drop a question in the
Allie.
comments, and we will jump on to those. So from Becca, any messages from my mother-in-law, Evelyn?
Hey, Becca.
Hi, Brian.
So I'm seeing a woman. You know how the women used to take the bandanas and wrap them from back to front? Whoa, hello. It's not exactly what the heck, man. I opened my eyes and boom, there I was. I don't like that. What's wrong with you?
Technology.
Fat fingers, technology, all the same difference. Gotcha. Excuse me. You know how they would take the bandanas and, wrap them around their heads and then tie them in the front, like, especially if they were working outside or baking or cooking, or cleaning or whatever. My great aunt did it for a long time. I see that. And I feel like she was in the kitchen or cooking a lot. Baking, not baking like baked goods, more like maybe homemade doughs and homemade things like that. Yeah, all different kinds of dough or just cooking. I like your mother-in-law. She's my kind of people. She says, give my son a kick in the ass for me. If he continues to drag his feet, he's going to miss his opportunity. Yep. So thank you for your question. Best of luck. Gina, it was a 2. 2. So 2 is an angel number. But I also feel like you should be able to associate a 2 with whoever wore the cologne. And whoever's trying to get your attention, really. Whatever it's going to mean to you, I feel like it's going to mean something to you.
Okay, for some reason on my end, I am not seeing any of the comments. So I don't know if when I got knocked offline, I lost everything. So I'm going to be right back. If you can see them on your end, why don't you pull them on your end? It's so weird.
Kill me, dude.
No, I mean,
right.
literally, I've got the one little one that we always get at the top that
Yes.
from the service, and that's it. So let me come out and come back in again. That's really
Okay.
weird.
All right. I'm just gonna. Yeah, and something's telling me to reiterate to you guys, like if there's ever, because I don't get into how my gifts work in detail. I don't have time to explain everything in the communication. And sometimes when I'm putting something out there, it seems literal, but it's symbolic. We need one-on-one for that. So if really, truly, if there's any time that you are not able to understand what is being said to you or what the message is, please do not be afraid to reach out to me the next day or within the next couple of days. And I will do my best to clarify whatever spirit was trying to say. I don't ever want anyone to walk away from the show. What?
During normal business hours.
During normal business hours, yes, please. I don't ever want anyone to leave the show thinking that they missed something or that it wasn't correct or that, feeling disappointed, because it probably it's just that we need to figure it out. But in a venue like this, it's a little hard for me to really just get into a whole lot of details. So you're absolutely welcome, to reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to go over it and clarify it for you. Okay. All right. So
I literally have lost everything prior to
Still?
9:25. Yep. I have Gina's message coming in. I have Becca's coming in, follow up. I have Brian's follow up, but everything prior to that, I've lost on my side. So
all right.
really good thing that we run dual screens. So, and I've never seen it do that coming back in.
All right. So here we go. Hold on. I'm just going to revert back to the Kristie and Pam days.
Yep. That's why we run the same studio on both sides.
Oh, mine are out of order because some of these I've seen before. I noticed they're coming through, but now I feel like there's new ones included. Now I know I don't see all of them, so it might not be that far off, but
yeah, it's really, I have no clue. Lori had put up that there's an eclipse tomorrow. Teddy said the universe is off. We've got a couple of those, but I haven't. We've been using this service for over a year and never had this technology.
Ooh, yeah, Teddy, call me if you have an investigation. Let's do it. I
have one here at the end I can put up while you're looking that I just got in. And then unless you probably down past the lures, so it was close to about 20 after 8:30 or so, I think is when we lost the feed, so or lost those comments. So
let me see here. All right, Lori. Okay, Lori. You just want me to work. You had a long day today.
It's not the long day. Literally.
It's all good.
There's so.
I got your back.
Yep, Lori just put some more in there. So you're looking for Barry.
So I have my son.
She's looking for maybe a contact person. Let's see. Something to help her son. Anything for my brother Barry.
Your spirit guides are very adamant, Lori. No, he will be okay. And then they say, stay out of it. Stay out of it. This situation he's in is meant to teach him a lesson. He got himself into it. He made some dumb choices. He's going to have to, they're saying pay the piper, but it's not going to be like you think. And he's going to have to go through it because it's going to scare him enough to hopefully force him to realize that he needs to start making better decisions and hang with better people. He's going to get himself out of it, but that's the only way that we're going to save this kid, because if he doesn't do it on his own, he's not going to listen to anybody else. Nothing anyone else does is going to stick or make a difference. Okay. So yeah, just hang in there and just do the best you can, but stay out of it. Don't pull strings. Don't ask for favors. Don't do favors. Don't manipulate the situation in any capacity. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck, honey.
Okay.
Can you see? Or
well, I know Denise's was up there before I went down. Anything for spirit for me?
hi, Denise.
For the person sending me messages, because you're not putting them in the comments, I'll get to them in a little bit, Mom.
Wow, you just totally called out your mother. Are you kidding me? Kick his ass, Michelle.
My phone's blowing up over here. Hang on, I gotta go back to that language. There we go.
I have a feeling that my language is the least of your worries right now.
Well, messages from Grandma, as I always say. What is that word from the other side? Now they kind of connect with our parents. My parents are connecting through here. Go ahead. So, Denise.
I'm being told that you need to expand your horizons a little bit. I feel like you need to get out and start experiencing the world again. I feel like you've kind of moved an inch. They want you to go a mile. And I see you outside. Like, I feel like they want you to get out and get some fresh air. But they also want you to start interacting again. And they want you to start. Your guides are saying, be brave. Be brave. Do it. Be brave. Yeah. So thanks for your question, Denise. Best of luck.
This is a good one, though. This is from Ivana. Kristie, in readings, you sometimes get messages that we need to pass on to other people in their lives. How can we relay messages from spirit to people who are young or not familiar with mediums? Don't do it like Kristie does in a restaurant while you're trying to
Shut up. I think every single one of my kids, if they're watching, is going to be like chiming in on that one now. Yeah. I mean, you could be like me and just walk up to a perfect stranger. I mean, it is touchy because you don't know how people are going to react. Although I will say, I think I've only had one person tell me no, and they were nice about it, because I mean, you got to just do what you're comfortable with. What I do, like if I'm in public or I'm in a restaurant or whatever the case is, I will say, I will approach the person and I will introduce myself, and I will let them know what I do and ask how they feel about it, because I do have a message, or I've received a message, but that I'm not there to step on toes or make anybody uncomfortable or upset them. And if they are not okay with me approaching them, simply tell me to walk away, and I will absolutely do that. Like, you just totally don't ever let them become defensive in the first place, and just be honest. When it comes down to it, if somebody doesn't feel like you're just crazy or nuts, oh my God, I can't believe it. If you're not in a controlled, if you can't control it at least enough to approach somebody else, it's just like anything else, right? People might not like what they're going to hear, or might not like, or be comfortable with a situation, But if you know how to handle yourself and the situation, they're going to end up being okay with it, even if it's not what they want or like or agree with. So just follow your gut and approach carefully and delicately and compassionately, and with the understanding, that they could take it anyway, and just if you really feel like you had to try and you did it and they said no, then you've done your job. Your job is done. Okay. That's the hard part though, because it is hard when we know that they really could use the information we have, but they don't want it. That's the hard part. Why are you laughing? Oh, your mom's in there, isn't she? So thanks for your question. If you want to talk more about it, feel free to, call me or message me. And, if you have a situation, I'll be happy to help you with it.
I love our audience. So the same messages have been up there. It's just she's not reading the comments in the messages. So
Me?
No. So the last comment there from Michelle.
Oh, good.
So
Thank
Denise
you.
says, thanks, been staying at home, just started going to church again. My son got me a gazebo for Mother's Day, gonna sit outside more. So good. She's making
Good
changes. I know Jamie was in the comments there before we lost it. Is there anything for Shelby from her dad? And there's multiple comments about the super moon. So
yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't pay attention to that stuff really. We usually I have a friend who will let me know when that stuff's going on.
It was nice and bright at 1 o'clock in the morning when I went to work. So
oof. I was asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's see for Shelby. First I heard, why are you asking for her? And then I'm in a dental clinic. Something about oncology and dental teeth. Now I'm getting a throb
message for somebody else.
What? Yeah, no. No, I think he had something wrong or had experience in this way. Or she did. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like there's a two-way street going on here. She needs to express herself more. I'm seeing a pack of crayons. She needs to express herself more. She needs to get her feelings, thoughts, opinions, whatever, out more. And I feel like the two of you need to talk and communicate. If you're scared or if she's scared, you need to tell each other. If you're unsure, don't be afraid to open up and share things with her, because I do feel like we're talking about a child. There's somebody who has the intellect of a child, or younger. Maybe, maturity levels maybe not there emotionally. Handle with kid gloves. But the key is to get her to express herself in whatever way she feels comfortable. Thank you. Okay. I'm very sorry. That's hard. Yeah. So, but that's it. So thank you for your question and best of luck with everything.
Ivana said, thank you. Again, multiple comments in regarding the moon. Lauren, good evening. Any messages for her tonight?
Hi, Laura. Stuck on your last name. But I feel like, why are you using that name? What's going on? That's not your name. However you connect with what I just said in whatever capacity, from whatever perspective. I feel like it's out of place. I almost feel like it's not fitting for you. And if it's not you, it would be someone close to you. I feel like I have to say that too. I hear raise them well, raise them right. That's what I'm hearing for you. Raise them well, raise them right. I'm seeing hands like this, praying hands. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So it's my married name is what's coming up on there. So
yeah, thank you. I feel like praise in church. Worship. Mass. And then I'm seeing a finger and I'm hearing very important. Very important. Spirit. Very important. Yeah. You're going to have some struggles coming up your way, but they're not going to last. Don't lose faith. Remember who you are. Be strong. Every day get up. Put a smile on your face. One foot in front of the other. And you'll get to the other side. And it won't take long. It'll be quicker. It'll go by faster if you keep your head up. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
next one's from Ray. Hello. Is there any messages for me?
Hi, Ray. Wow, she wasted no time stepping forward. Why are you listening? We have a lot of work to do. Why aren't you listening? Okay, just now she's just like off and running. I feel like Fran's trying to get your attention, and I feel like she's trying to help direct you on what to do and how to do it, and you're not paying attention to that. And she says, it doesn't matter. Forget logic. Just listen. Like, I feel like if you get that gut feeling and you feel pulled or, led to do something, your head's like, no, and you wouldn't normally do it. It's her trying to get you to do things to make your life easier. But I also feel like that's the struggle you guys would have in life anyway. So just pay attention to Fran, and she'll get you through all these new things and challenges and situations that are happening in life. And it'll be good. It'll be all right. And she's like, oh my goodness. Like she's like, he's killing me. He's killing me over here. He's wearing me out. She's like, God help me, I love him, but he's wearing me out. And then she shows me when you're sleeping, I feel like she's been visiting you in your dreams, because I'm seeing your dreams. Yeah. So if you're I feel like you remember, but you don't remember, you're catching little glimpses here or there. Um, she is trying to get a hold of you. She is trying to let you know she's around. So really let her take the lead. Just follow her lead is the best thing I can tell you. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Next one is from Val. Anything for my mom, Ivy?
Hi, Val. She says, "What are you doing?" And then she compares you to her. And I feel like something you're going through or struggling with, um, I feel like it's like that point of life. I feel like it's a hereditary thing, maybe, or something very similar. Um, it doesn't necessarily, maybe not true hereditary passed down, but I feel like you are struggling with or going through something similar to what she did at your point in life. She's like, do better, do better. And now all of a sudden, I'm getting a sharp pain in my back. It's like not quite my mid back, just below my shoulder blades in between. Like I want to lean forward. I want to lean back just to kind of work it out. I want my chiropractor to get in there and just, do what he does to make it feel better. Don't do what I did. Do better is what she's saying. So really, she wants you to look out for yourself and take care of yourself. It's really important that you do that. Okay. This is important for all of us right now, but especially important for you to take time to reflect on what the next chapter of your life is going to look like and is what it's supposed to look like, not what everyone else thinks it's supposed to look like or how it's supposed to be. And that's going to take some courage on your part. But if you do it, you're going to absolutely 100% feel like a new person and a new woman, and the world's going to seem a lot brighter to you. Okay. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything. All right.
Just ready to totally understand what she's saying. So just to follow.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, Fran doesn't pull any punches. She's got something to say. She just goes up and says it. How about one more?
Okay.
I can't believe it's already 10 to 10 almost.
Yeah. This is from Julie. Any connections for me? Thank you.
Hi, Julie. Yeah, you need to stay focused. You've got a lot to do, a lot going on, but a lot more to do. You've got to stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. You have to keep doing the work if you want to reap the reward. That's what your spirit guides are telling me. And it's not that you don't know that. I feel like you're getting tired, almost kind of like, how much do I have to do before I actually see things? You're going to have to, most of your life, do a whole lot of work, but the reward's going to be great. It's kind of almost like when you get passed over for a promotion at work and you've worked so long and so hard and you really just want and need, to get that next position. And then you're passed up and you're like, well, what's it all for? But then all of a sudden, boom, you go for your boss's position and you get it. It's like you jumped a step. I feel like that's how your life and future is going to be. Your guides just keep saying, keep going. It's going to be worth it. Keep going. Keep going. I am picking up on children. I feel like you have 2, boy and a girl. I feel like they're around elementary school age. Your guides are saying you're doing a good job. Don't question yourself as a mother so much. Your parenting skills, just keep going. Put your head down and keep your eye on the prize. You're going to get there. I also feel like, excuse me, I also feel like there's going to be a potential move for you. I don't think that's set in stone yet because that's going to be dependent on some of the decisions you make for yourself coming up here. If you need to, the move is supposed to happen, but even if it doesn't, so long as you continue to work hard and do your best, your life will always be good. You'll always be okay. You'll be taken care of. Being told that you struggled in the past, you kind of struggle now, and they want me to reassure you that it's going to ease up and that your burden's going to be lifted. It's not always going to feel this heavy and this hard. You're not always going to feel this weighted down. Yeah. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything. Wow.
There we go. There was 2. Not bad. 2 for the night.
That's two. No, it's not. You're getting better. So you go show after show without doing that anymore. I'm proud of you. Step in the right direction. Yeah. Progress.
All right. So,
wow.
For the next couple of weeks.
What's that?
It's scheduled for the next couple of weeks. We got Matt Larson next week from Central Florida Bigfoot.
We do. That'll be fun. Yes, because wasn't there just a video and a movie made?
That is released on Saturday.
All right. Just in time for him to be on the show.
Yes.
So stay tuned. You might see a familiar face, guys.
Cool.
You might see a familiar face. Again. Another. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Yeah, no, Matt's a great guy. I love his wife, Becky. She's hysterical.
Yeah. And they watch the show. So
yes, they do. So that'll be fun.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification buttons, check out Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, hit those likes, hit those shares. Please get the word out that we're here.
Yes, absolutely. And hang in there, guys, because this technology and this has all been crazy. Everything's been haywire tonight, even on our end. I think it's just off night. And I think you guys are right. This moon coming up is just throwing everybody off. So
I watched 2 other podcasts. Yeah. 2 other shows over, weekend and some replay. And those guys, they use the same software that we're using, and they all had the same problem. So again, we're getting late. And again, contacting Kristie. I'm going to put that slide up there quick. There's her contact info. Please, during normal business hours, whatever normal business hours are. I don't know what normal business hours are. So thank you.
Yes. So we hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we really appreciate everything that you do and all the support and love that you show us. So we want you to get out and enjoy the world again, too. We're opening up again, finally. Still be safe, still be cautious, think of others, but get out there and start living life again, you guys. It's too damn short and there's too much to do. Yes, dear.
And not only having a guest on Tuesday night, when we hit the weekend, we've got multiple investigations that are going to be playing through next weekend. So those will be live investigations. Yeah. Paranormal, Bigfoot, paranormal. Yes. So make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button because we will be jumping on at crazy times at crazy locations. And we've got some new technology to allow us to really shine up in the dark. So please hit that like, share, subscribe, and who knows, maybe I can, as I'm driving to our next location, I can get Kristie to do some live readings while we're in the car.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Have my coffee.
Yes.
It's going to be a long ass drive. It's all right. That's not till the end of August anyway. That's okay. I know Mike's on this mission to light me up as much as he possibly can when we are doing an investigation in the dark, which I totally get it, but I think it's hysterical because he is just like driven to find me. It's like, I'm surprised he hasn't like gotten this strobe, like,
oh, that's coming tomorrow.
Like whatever.
That's tomorrow. That's in tomorrow. And yes, and Sheila is leading
Sheila.
our merry band of crazies next weekend. So,
Absolutely.
so
All right, everyone. So enjoy the world, enjoy the weather, and until next week, stay safe
and sample on.
Good night.